What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Tuesday, so that means a brand new how-to video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to start and grow a YouTube channel from scratch in 2020. Because under my recent videos, for example, like how to monetize your YouTube videos, I received tons of questions asking for people if it's too late to start a YouTube channel. Mainly because there's so much competition these days. The quality is really high, and if you need like the most expensive equipment to get started and you're not want to spend like hundreds of dollars on a camera or a microphone and you're not really too sure if it's gonna actually be something or not, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to grow and start a YouTube channel from scratch, obviously right after the intro. Okay guys, so the first step to actually start and grow a YouTube channel from scratch, find a topic that you're interested in. Because if you have a topic that's, for example, like really popular these days, but you don't really like find it like fun to make and everything, and you're only doing it because it's popular right now, it's not gonna come across natural because you're doing it because it's popular and not really because you love doing it. So the main focus I would put on is actually find a topic that you find interesting. And obviously you can also go, for example, to the Google keyword planner, and you can also, for example, like find like what kind of topics are popular that you also find interesting. Because let's say that you like makeup a lot, if you're a girl watching this, you can also, for example, like create videos around that, or just even like put on the camera, like for example do your makeup, and then obviously and then just put like a voiceover under it. Because it's really important that you actually find a topic that you enjoy. Because way back in the day, I was trying all kinds of different things. I was trying vlogs, I was trying deep web, I was trying Omegle back in, I think it was like 2013. But then I just also enjoyed doing Vegas Pro. So then these tutorials kind of like started to roll. The views were actually like were going up. That's at the point I knew like, okay, I really enjoy making like these tutorials in Vegas. Let's just build up more. And now here we are, obviously, if you know what I'm trying to say. Finding a topic that you enjoy making content about is really, really important. Because like I've said, if you make topics that you don't enjoy at all, but you're just making it because it's popular and you're hoping to get a lot of views with it, it's gonna come across unnatural and everything, and people are gonna see you're not having fun with it. That's a really, really important part of the process, that you actually find a topic, no matter what it is. If it's cooking, if it's fixing cars, I don't really know what it is, but if you just find something really that you're passionate about, then you can actually move on to step number 2. All right guys, so the second one is obviously a very obvious one, and I have mentioned this countless times in the past, and that is basically, if you want to grow a YouTube channel and you want to grow a fan base, you basically want to attract people to your videos that know when you're uploading. Because let's say that you're uploading a video right now, and then you're uploading a video 3 weeks from now, and then from that video on you upload a video like 2 days, and then it's another month. People want consistency. That's very, very important. Because obviously I'm not saying that if you're just starting out, there's no way that you're gonna put like full-time your time into it, that you're able to crank out 5 or 7 videos a week. That's not gonna work. But the first thing you want to do is, okay, you want to grab your schedule, and you want to match it up with like school or work, whatever it is you're doing, and you want to say, okay, on these days I have enough time to take a couple hours to create the videos that I want to publish onto the channel. So let's say that you have school or work from Monday to Friday. Then you can say, look, okay, I'm going to upload once a week, and that's on Saturday. So then on Saturday you can take all the time you need in order to actually create that video. Because every single video probably roughly going to take the same amount of time, because you obviously want to keep the same quality. So let's say that you do that on Saturday. But if you're, for example, like working part-time, you can, for example, say, okay, I'm going to upload twice a week. That can, for example, be on Tuesday and on Thursday. Or if you want to do it 3 times a week, it can be, for example, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It really depends on like how much dedication you want to put into it, and see what kind of schedule works the best for you. So the next thing that I would do is just create a schedule and say, okay, these days of the week are actually the best ones, and I have the most time. I can take my time to make the videos, create the scripts, to film, to edit, all of that. Obviously keep that schedule, and you want to also look at it long term. Because let's say that right now, that's what's so so many people do. They are in school and they get out of school in July and it's summer break, and then they just crank out videos, for example, like 3 times a week because they have like 2 months or 3 months off of school. But then when school is starting again, or even college, your time will get shrinked into only a few hours a week maybe, and then you're not able to post videos on that same base as you had, for example, like during the break. So you want to also look at it long term. I wouldn't really, pick a schedule because you have the upcoming 2 months, 3 or 4 times a week, for example. What I would also do is like, okay, even when the summer break is over, I'm still able to keep this certain schedule. And that's a really important step as well, because people want, obviously, they want consistency. They want to know when to upload, because you have to imagine that if people subscribe to you, they're not only subscribed to you, they're also subscribed to tons of other channels. And if they don't know when you're uploading, they just kind of forget about it. They cannot keep up with like the amount of videos in their sub boxes. If you have a banner on YouTube, you can, for example, put in the banner like new videos every Wednesday and Friday, or Tuesday and Thursday, for example. It really depends on your schedule. And then you can also say, okay, even when I have less time, I'm still able to keep this schedule. And that's really, really important. So if you have that done, we can move on to step number 3. Okay guys, so the last step is obviously like building a brand. And I'm not really saying that you should, for example, like build a brand in terms of like start your own company and all that. That can be used obviously later on in your career when your channel actually starts to take off. What I mean is, building your brand means like get a proper logo. You also want to get a proper banner, get an intro and obviously an outro as well, and all these things, because you have to imagine that there's so much competition on YouTube these days that people have always the same kind of intros, like 3D letters and like really busy music and all of that. You can also pick, for example, like a template on for example, YouTube or on Fiverr or anywhere. You can get templates everywhere. But the main thing is that you want to have a great introduction in your video like I have, because the intro that I have, if people come across it on YouTube, that template would remind them of me, because I've used a song, I think it was about a good year ago. I was using a song which is copyrighted right now. That's because why I swapped it a few months ago. I used that song, and on the official video of that song on YouTube, people started to comment like, who's here because of Alex, because they know that song because I've been using it in my intro. And that's really, really important. Get yourself, not really like a trademark, but just if you have a certain song, make sure it's non-copyrighted in the first place. If people hear that song, they will be reminded of you because they're so used to it that you actually use that in your intro. And for example, like a unique logo, a banner, and an outro as well. It is really, really important to get yourself some branding and make your channel look professional. By the way, guys, this is not sponsored at all. If you need templates for After Effects, for basically any software, because all these assets and effects are compatible with any other software that they're out there. If it's Vegas Pro, Premiere Pro, After Effects, you need to go ahead and check out Production Grade. I'll be using it for I think 2 years at this point, and you can get tons of free effects on there, and you can actually spice up your videos with lower thirds, for example, like your social media in the corner. You can get your name lower third. You can get like subscribe buttons, like buttons, all of that. The link is in the description if you want to check out that website. It's just a great resource. They have over 400,000 users every single month, and you can find the link obviously in the bio. And other than that, guys, it is really, really important that you follow these steps. Be consistent, get a proper upload schedule, and just make content that you really, really enjoy making, because then it's gonna come across really, really natural. And obviously, like dress up your channel with a great logo, with a great banner, a good outro and intro. And that's a really, really important part of actually starting a YouTube channel from scratch and grow that channel as well. Maybe in a year from now, or 2 years or 3 years, you'll be able to obviously get more views and build a career out of it, and eventually just make a living off of it. It doesn't really matter, but even if it takes you 3 years to actually, make it your career, or even 10 years, make it the best it can be. Take as long as you need, because you learn a whole lot along the way. But guys, that's it. This is how you start and grow a YouTube channel in 2020 using 3 really, really simple steps. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for this video. I'll catch you guys obviously tomorrow in a brand new Vegas 17 tutorial, as always on Wednesday. So thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys obviously in tomorrow's video.